Hey, good evening, everyone. Eric Beans, CEO of HapPhi. I'm going to break some news tonight that could affect you, could not affect you, but hopefully it will affect you. We are going to be going live with our website coming up, and the website will have a pre sign up. The people who pre sign up will be given benefits for pre signing up. And keep your eyes peeled for what those benefits are. But the people who jump in early in order to get a sneak preview and get put on the waiting list will actually be receiving free tokens. Those tokens will be able to be monetized in a variety of different ways, and I'll get into that. But it's not your typical crypto thing where you get a bunch of crypto that's not worth anything or you can't do anything with. So anybody who's done Pi, I mine Pi. I mine it all the time. Every day I get noticed you're not mining your Pi, and I go in and I check. So I wanted to put something similar together as Pi, which I do like and respect those guys over there. But I wanted to actually have tokens that were able to be used for something. I'm actually checking my Pi right now to see if I'm mining. So with our tokens, with Happy tokens, they're going to be redeemable for, yeah, hey, look at me, I'm actually mining. They're going to be redeemable for free advertising, the ones that are mineable. The more people you invite, the more people you'll be mining at a higher level. So if you have a network of people that you've invited into your Happy network, you'll be getting bonuses. And I'll lay out the math for that on the website eventually. So it's a very exciting time. The first people in will get a higher amount. And then as time goes on, that amount will go down to zero. There will be benefits, other benefits like some free storage and some other stuff. But this is it, man. We're getting ready to ramp up. The development has been going very, very well. We're on a 2-week rush to finish out the month to accomplish a number of items. Let me read them off because the big purpose of this web blog, for those that may not have been jumping in earlier, is to walk you through the process of launching and developing a software product. So right now there's a push for the end of the month, the backend tasks. So for anybody doing this, there's going to be DevOps or backend piece, which is basically what you're going to do for your storage, your servers, your load balancers, your specific applications that you'll have, your structure, your architecture, all that type of stuff falls under DevOps. So on backend tasks, we're creating folder changes, recent search APIs being updated, global search for users, global search for channels, global search for messages, global search for files, global search for links is being added. Add pagination for all tabs. Search using specific filter on the main model. Search using specific channels and files filter in the main model. Search messages by user. Search messages in channels filter. Search messages by date range. Search messages by more filters. Search messages, search channels by users. Date range, tab filters, search files by users, channels and DM, date range, more filters, users and channels for links, etc. So all your standard search features of how to pull your files together. Let me explain why that's important. If you've ever gone through your messages and let's say you're looking for a specific link, let's say you sent an ESPN link on an article, and you have a bunch of chat messages going on, so you have some groups. Now you're trying to find that ESPN link. If you put an ESPN, it's going to pull up every ESPN link that you've ever sent. All right. So now you got to kind of filter through, but it's going to pull them up within chat channels that you're not, that's not what you're looking for. So with our product, you can actually look within channels, look for the links with specific people, look for specific file types within date ranges, really narrow it down, make sure you're finding what you want. Front end tasks. All the global search pieces for the front end, recent search design, recent search implementation, live search modal design. So for people listening that aren't technical, a modal is kind of a pop-up. It's an iframe pop-up that comes within. So when you click on something, you don't leave the page. It pops up and you can stay on the page that you're in. Global search for users, global search for channels, messages, files, search for specific filters. So the filters can be any number of other search criteria. So there's a bunch of them. User messages, channels, files are being added in. Search messages within the modal design, the multiple user design, the channel modal design, single and multiple user messages, date range and modals, search by date range, or a more filter tab, or by users. And all these things can be interchanged as well. Front end distributor and super admin task. This is for the distributor view. So there's different views. There's your super admin, your distributor, etc. So we're adding a screen where the distributor can change the name and logo of the distribution. Cashier implementations being added. So we have Stripe integration. Upgrade your subscriptions being added for billing. Super admin packages screens being added. Distributor Stripe packages screen is being added. So the Stripe payment API can be added. A success message will be shown when the payment happens. On Stripe success callback, we should save the information in the DB. That's being added, DB meaning database. So the Stripe integration will be pretty much done. Select subscription plan and plans in order and ascension will be added. And I'll be announcing some of the pricing options. It's really going to be free, and then you upgrade and pay for your storage pieces. So you can really start a business and run it and grow it and build in your own margins, rock and roll. And then the Stripe integration on the end user side. So all packages API, the subscription details API, the subscribe API, and the cancel subscription API functions for Stripe will all be built in as well. So that's going to be all rock and roll by the end of the month. We're really making some progress here. So on Monday, by Monday, hopefully, unless there's a small delay, maybe a Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime next week, I will be pushing out the website. I'll have the announcement up here when it happens. First, I have to go through and make sure I didn't screw up grammar or spelling because I wrote all the content. And, everything looks good to me, but I have a much smarter wife who goes through and takes a look to make sure I don't look foolish out there. We're going to add our terms and conditions to the site, add in the click funnel so people can subscribe. So it's all coming together. It's all very exciting stuff. I'm excited to roll out what the benefit packages are so that those that are interested in seeing what I've been talking about for so long will get a chance to take a look first. And I think you're going to be very impressed. I really do. Put my heart and soul into this, and I did it not because I just said, oh, I think I'm going to do it. It's a pretty badass product, and I'm excited to show you guys. So I hope everybody has a great night. Be happy, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Amen.